What do you hate?
Are you ready for this?
Arm kibble.
Why?
What?
Like the entire hood of the car is on his arm.
What was the lift from the front?
Not as bad. That's okay. I mean, I pulled it off anyway.
Oh,
Talking about a transformer, by the way.
they don't need to know.
Oh, we're on the air. Let's continue to talk about stuff that they can't see.
Only for 24 seconds. Only been on the air for 24 seconds.
They can't see. Nope.
But if you are listening to this right now, then you're at a computer, which means you can go to digitaldailyfix.com
Or smartphone.
and vote. Or you can do that on the smartphone too. And vote on our March Madness tournament because the opening round started today
I voted.
for the franchise free-for-all. We have it broken
I have
up.
not.
Have it broken up in the regions. Today is video game regions, or today and tomorrow will be video game regions and the cinema region, and then Wednesday will begin for the comic region.
I could vote
and
right now.
the television
You have an
region.
eligible electronic device.
You could, yes, that is correct, sir. Would you like me to demonstrate how
Why are we
to
talking
vote?
like this?
Just fucking vote.
Because you're a valued listener.
Make sure you vote for Pokemon.
I'm not listening because I want to.
Oh, well, hey, I'll
You just have to like cover your ears while you're on the show, in some weird way.
But then how would I contribute my dick jokes?
Well, no, you can still talk. You just can't hear yourself.
Oh, okay.
He's got you there.
Just do it at random.
Yeah, I mean, we also need to find out who the weekly faggot is, I guess. Is that competition on hold? Have we suspended that?
Oh, I thought this week was John Riccatello.
Yeah, sure. Whoever that is, I go.
He doesn't know who John. Only you and I, maybe Howard knows who John Riccatello is.
No.
CEO of EA.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Step down.
Yeah, he stepped down today. So effective March 30th, he is no longer CEO. He's no longer a member of the board. He has a temporary replacement until they find a permanent replacement, which my guess is going to be Peter Moore. I don't even think they're going to go outside the business. I think Peter Moore. Huh?
No reason not to.
Peter Moore was the CEO of Sega. If I remember correctly, or he was one of the higher ups of Sega, at least a president.
He's also at Microsoft.
He was higher. They took him from that. Oh yeah, boosh, boosh, boosh.
Now you know what that's for.
Ah,
What's that for?
it's one of his many bitches.
And wish. Or probably just bitch in general.
You bring them all.
Probably just a bitch in general.
You bring them all together and make them form like some sort of weird flesh throne.
Uh,
Not important.
so let's see.
Animated women.
On tonight's episode, we're going to discuss a little bit of Gears of War Judgment because it comes out tomorrow.
Or tonight, depending on your perspective.
No,
But we're all
12:01
but
is technically tomorrow.
It is. No matter how you swing it, it's Tuesday.
No, it's not.
The moment it strikes midnight, that makes it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Just because the sun
You know what,
isn't
for you, it's
out.
tonight.
It is
This is for you. Tonight's
E-
tonight.
Entertainment
I was going
tonight.
I was going to say because we're old, we're probably not going to go to it.
Fuck no. I got to get up at 6:30 in the morning.
I'll also be working.
Plus,
I have to hobble my way into work and then physical therapy.
Like I said, we're old. Not
Pl-
doing it.
plus we're getting our copies at Target, so they don't even do a midnight.
Yup.
Cause I like buying,
Okay.
my my new games for $40.
Me too.
So ha. And you may ask yourself, how are they getting the game for $40? Well, we'll tell you next. So ha 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 ha.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're tonight's entertainment.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Digital Reload.
You guys suck.
DigitalDailyFix.com's weekly episodic video game podcast.
That sentence had too many syllables. Apologize!
game discussions, reviews, dick jokes.
What the hell?
And now Smitty, and now Howard, and now Brett and Tim. Yeah.
That scared and aroused me.
Oh, I'm always aroused, so.
Yes.
Always. You're a human walking towel rack all the time.
Wah, wah, wah.
Yeah, you can hang your towels on my penis. I got it.
It's a
make sure you knew.
It's a
I was
dick in a
like,
cloth.
"Oh, made of brass or nailed to a wall. Like I just figured maybe that's where the trend of discussion would have went.
I don't get it.
I guess it could be made out of aluminum or nickel, but
I hope not.
Iron. You are the Iron Man.
I'll be
stainless steel.
made of irons.
The best option since you're in a worse place.
Yes, obviously.
Everywhere you go, ACDC follows you.
Alright.
Playing big balls.
Or Shoot to Kill, or, whatever.
Dirty deeds done dirt cheap.
TNT.
Thunderstruck.
Highway to Hell.
Back in black.
Back in Black.
I win.
That's fine. You were going to know more than I was anyway.
I couldn't think of another one after that, so off the top of my head.
Oh, fair
Bells.
enough. There you go.
You already won. Shut up.
Just put the foul nail in the coffin.
So, no reviews this week. I don't know, unless you guys wanted to do Castlevania. I don't even know if you... I didn't even ask beforehand, so I don't even know. Next week. I
did beat Dead Space.
yeah, you can certainly talk about that. I began to download the demo for Army of Two Devil's Cartel.
I downloaded the demo for Naruto Ninja Storm 3 or whatever that's called.
Yeah,
I downloaded the demo for Harmo Knight.
I did that too.
I like that game.
It was pretty neat.
I enjoy that.
At the Pokemon level was kind of cool.
Yeah, I actually...
Darkstalkers Resurrection.
Lots of stuff.
Yeah, lots of stuff.
I also beat all the games that I got.
You beat XCOM?
You did not beat XCOM.
No, I
yet.
didn't beat XCOM.
Ah,
I
so-
about that.
No one in this room has beat that game yet.
Except for Brett. No, okay.
Brett totally didn't beat the game.
Never mind then.
I think you're the farthest, and I think I'm the second farthest. That game is brutal. The learning
Well,
curve
where are
is
you at?
ridiculous. I just shot down a mothership with a firestorm. And went in there, and there were a bunch of giant robots with 25 health.
So you beat that first mothership that you got stuck at the previous time?
That's the one.
That's the one that you're at? So I'm at the same point of view, I just haven't gone into the mothership yet.
Yeah. Well, I went in and lost.
Because I decided I wasn't going in until I had plasma weapons. I don't know what you have. Laser, what?
Not plasma weapons.
You have laser weapons then?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I decided I'm not going in until I had that and some other armor.
All my guys have Titan armor though.
Yeah, I have guys with Titan armor, except for my snipers, I gave them skeleton armor, so they have the grappling hooks. So.
That level's a shitstorm.
Oh, I have no doubt. That's why I was like, I'm waiting until I'm properly
Complete with
equipped.
Storms full of shit.
Plus, building more satellites and everything. So, because XCOM is still pretty great.
Oh yeah. Great game.
And then I pre-ordered Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon.
I also did that.
So
And
that'll
it's
be...
paid off.
Yep, same here. That'll be out on...
Wrong!
Huh?
I'll be getting that on Sunday.
Yep, that'll be out on Sunday. As far as Gears of War Judgment being out this coming Tuesday and the whole $40 thing, Target is doing buy two, get one free on their video games all this week. That is also including game cards and time cards.
From what I understand, yes.
So you can get 1,600 point cards, buy two, get one free. You can get years of Xbox Live or PlayStation Plus, buy two, get one free. According to what we have read, maybe results vary at specific targets, but that's at least what we've read so far. And as far as the games go, from our understanding, there is no restriction as far as duplicates, so they're not going to frown upon 3 copies of Gears of War Judgment being bought.
Why would they care as long as they're selling them?
I mean, we did it at Best Buy with Borderlands.
And Skylanders.
Yeah, so I don't think they're going to care. I just wasn't sure. I mean, certain retailers might be like, meh. So
Exactly like that.
with brand new games or whatever.
In the store, and it's like, yeah, like 3 copies. Yeah,
I always assumed it'd be high pitched, like,
yeah, exactly.
Don't you yell at me, punch him in the face.
How dare you high-pitched wail at me?
I'll give you a reason.
No,
I'll
not
give,
here, not now. What? Not ever.
I'll give you a reason to wail, but punch him in the face.
You hit him with an actual wail. I'll be right back.
Just this here. It's a blue whale too.
It smells like the ocean in here.
Yeah, I just hear that come from the outside.
The whale's perfectly fine.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I would never harm a whale. Come on.
Brett's got a bucket and he's just splashing water onto it.
It's okay, buddy. It's okay.
We'll get back to the
Good job.
we'll get back to the ocean soon, I swear.
See me pick it up and start running out of this target.
Uh-huh.
I'll pick it up and start running out of the target.
Completely normal to see Brett running out of a target with a blue whale.
Well, no, you have to pick up like
On
a
his
pack
shoulder.
of beef jerky or something insignificant, wait in line with the whale. You get a pack of gum.
Come on, I'm all day here. Go get this whale back to the ocean.
The whale wanted the gum.
well,
Yeah.
The whale's
Show
actually
those
taking up
whales.
all the spots in the lines.
No, the whale wanted the gun. I wanted the gum. He's the one who wanted the gum.
Yeah, he's got way too much baleen in his.
Yeah. All that
too much
plankton.
in his baleen. I got that reverse road. So
Yeah. So, you know.
There are no marine biologists here
To correct me.
Yeah, good thing Wade Barrett's not here.
That's because whales have teeth.
But reviews are starting to pop out for Judgment. And most of them are pretty positive. There's a few mixed ones out there. Kotaku's kind of mixed right now.
Yeah,
Apparently they're not.
You said not yet.
Yeah, they're not too impressed with the campaign, and they want to play more of the. They want to play the multiplayer once it goes live. Giant Bomb gave it a 3 out of 5, and their thing was they liked the changes to the campaign, and they thought that they were changes that really improved Gears of War, but the multiplayer was disappointing, not for the modes, but for the amount of maps. Apparently Outrun mode, which is the big selling point, the thing that you get early access for if you pre-ordered it from GameStop, the whole like Horde crossover mode only has 4 maps. And then the other traditional multiplayer modes, the team deathmatch, everything, those have 4 different maps. But they don't cross-sect. It's just like 4 maps for these modes, 4 maps for this mode.
Hopefully they'll have a way to cross like those so you can have like 8 maps.
They may update it down the road. I know the season pass is only $20, which is pretty cheap for a season pass.
Single map.
It'll have like 2. It's supposed to have like 2 or 3 content packs, character skins, weapon skins, and a permanent double XP bonus for your character.
Oh, that's kind of neat, I guess.
Yeah. So it's interesting. I'm excited for it. I mean, I wasn't expecting it to be the next great console effort. I mean, it was passed off to a different developer, and they seemed like they wanted to do something that was more of an arcadey feel, and you know, I'm completely all right with that. The class-based multiplayer now and everything, so I'm looking forward to playing it online. I just my only thing is hearing that there's only 4 maps for each one. It kind of is a little disappointing right away, but you know, as long as the game's fun.
Yeah, as long as those maps are fun to play.
Mm-hmm.
I can look over the fact that there's limited, and there'll be more later.
Indeed.
All sea anals.
Yes.
Will it be the snowy sea anals or the regular sea anals?
Well, both.
Yeah,
Half and
There'll
half.
also be a tropical one too, with sand and palm trees.
There you go. He doesn't like it.
Cover in feces.
Ooh, that's what I'm talking about.
That's where the
Yeah.
anals comes from, and sea anals.
But that's the big release for this week. I mean, Wii U owners finally get something new in the that Lego Undercover game.
Yeah, which I hear has been getting pretty decent reviews.
It has. I'm kind of curious. Apparently, the dialogue and the scripting for the game is very funny. So.
Oh yeah, well most Lego games are funny like that. Have that
Yeah.
charm. So.
Well, this one's
This
voiced,
one's fully voiced. And,
Yeah.
Well, I mean the Lego Batman 2 was. As well.
and so is Lord of the Rings. So this is the third.
Yeah, but that one was just movie scripts.
Yeah. Still,
It was definitely neat seeing the scenes from Lord of the Rings.
oh, did you get to play that?
No, I watched some video on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I actually,
During, like,
I wouldn't mind playing it.
I'll play it.
Screw you, I hate those Lego games.
Alright then.
Except for that glitch, that was awesome.
Yes, the one that we found in the first Lego Batman. Lego Batman 2 was really cool. I like the whole open world concept to it, so that was pretty great. And then after seeing you were hopping back on the Saints Row, and seeing that I would have to start from scratch on this one, I ended up getting a used copy with a couple of coupons and everything. So I re-downloaded the Season Pass DLC that I bought when I first bought the game. Because I wanted all my pimped out vehicles, and I wanted my guy and everything, so I messed around with that a little bit. That was pretty much true. Oh, and Harmo Night.
Yeah.
So you downloaded it, and Brett, you downloaded it. Did you download it, Tim?
I did not.
Okay, I figure you either hadn't heard it yet or weren't interested.
Hadn't heard it yet.
Okay. It's by Game Freaks, the same people that make the Pokemon games, and now it's like a Harmony adventure platformer.
It's a rhythm platformer.
Yeah.
Well, not really like a.
It-
It's interesting.
It is very much like a rhythm game.
Yeah, I mean it pretty much is.
Yeah. And I thought it was cool. It's an interesting concept. It's you collect these notes in order to play along with the song, and then there's interactive parts of the level like hitting drums or hitting enemies, and you have to hit them in tune with the song.
Yeah, if your
That's-
timing is good, then you get notes, and the notes unlock levels and high scores and all that.
Yeah, that was my only problem I was having some difficulty hitting the enemies in the tune.
Yeah, try to time it a little bit.
Yeah.
And, it took me. I went back. I actually played it a couple times. It only let you play it 10 times, which was weird. But
I think because it's due out soon or something,
yeah,
or maybe because it's I guess technically an indie game.
oh, okay. It's Nintendo.
Yeah.
It's a second-party Nintendo game.
Oh, it is, but it's only a $15 game, so maybe that's why I don't know. I mean, I don't know,
$15.
but
Canadian loot doesn't grow on trees.
yeah,
It's a little pricey.
I had I had a bit of an issue hitting enemies. The things I had real issues with is hitting those drums, like those various instruments. I couldn't get the timing down to actually hit them and get a note out of them.
No, the boss fight was pretty cool. But a giant jet bee.
Oh, the bee? Yeah, the bee was cool.
That was a cool little fight. The graphics were pretty cool, and the 3D worked pretty alright. So it's a neat game.
Yeah, I also downloaded the
Fortunately,
mystery,
the bees were in my eyes.
the mystery dungeon.
I also downloaded that.
Played that, and that's all right.
It's okay. I would not buy it.
How mysterious were the dungeons?
It's a Pokemon game.
It's a Pokemon game where you are a Pokemon.
A Pokemon action RPG dungeon crawler kind of thing. You've never heard of that series?
Pass.
Well, that one is definitely catered to kids. Like there's very little RPG element to it. I mean, it's interesting, and I like the fact that the demo allows you, like the demo is essentially the beginning of the game, and you can
Your data carries over to the full version.
you can progress and save, and when you buy the full version, it transfers over and just picks up where you left off. And I
I
thought
have
that
to pick whatever Pokemon I want to be.
One of 5.
one of like 5 or 6, yeah.
Yeah, you can pick Pikachu.
Pass.
Oshawott,
Oshawott,
Pass.
Snivy.
Pass.
Or Axew.
which is a dragon Pokemon, and then you
Turns into Haxorus.
yeah, and then you pick your first friend Pokemon, like the one who wakes
Your
you
partner,
up, your partner, yeah. And you'll get more partners as you go along, and everything. I mean, it was neat. I mean, not $35 neat.
No.
I think if I saw it for like $20 or something, I might pick it up. Just as something like it wasn't bad. It was all right. So $20 less, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I tried to go pick up, I was out today, Pokemon Rumble Blast for 3DS because Best Buy had this big clearance sale. And I went to 2 different Best Buys and neither one of them had it. And I looked it up online and the closest one that has it is Annapolis.
Let's go right now.
It's $10. It went from 40 to 10. So
You can't buy it online at $10. Is that the spring cleaning deal?
I also had Rayman Origins for $8. So I was like, but Annapolis.
All right, let's go.
If it was a weekend, like if it was Saturday, I would go to Annapolis on a Saturday.
No, I would too.
Totally go.
I went today.
Yeah. So. But yeah, I was looking around for just to see if any news articles had maybe hit or something, and yeah, I mean the biggest thing is John Riccitiello stepping down at EA, no longer the CEO. It'll be interesting to see who replaces him. Let's see.
Sure, it'll be me. I have a lot of experience.
You do? Well, did you apply?
Sure did.
I'm sure it's only a matter of time.
Picture of his ass covered in glitter.
SimCity, even though it's broke as fuck, still sold 1.1 million copies.
Suckers.
So,
We could talk about SR4.
let's talk about what?
Saints Row 4.
Saints Row 4 did bring out a trailer over the weekend and a date. It's going to be out August 23rd, I think.
August something.
Yeah. Looks to use pretty much the same, maybe a little bit better graphics, an improved engine from the third. It looks plenty like the third. Maybe a little bit better engine. It's not a next gen game. It's a current gen game,
All the gens.
and it's introducing superpowers.
Yeah, it seems to take a lot from the add-on that was supposed to come out, and they just turned it into a full game instead.
Yeah, the Enter the Dominatrix, which is supposed to be like a full-on $30 expansion pack.
Yeah, they just made it a full game.
And and now it's Saints Row 4, and it's superpowers and monster trucks and energy drink monsters and a bunch of stuff. It's all over the web. You can check it out. New gun in it that looked to enlarge various body parts on enemies until they blow up, which I thought was. I didn't. It wasn't the dick. It was the eyeballs. The eyeballs were.
No, like your dick would literally explode and you would die from blood loss.
Eyeballs were all like, "Oh shit, son."
Like you would be dead.
So. Hey, Draw Something 2 was announced today by Ryan Seacrest. I'm sure that's everybody's been waiting
I
for
played
it.
that game for like a couple weeks, and I forgot about it.
I didn't play that game ever.
I play it. I only play with one person.
But then
But-
I'm not a fag, so.
It's fine. I'm a fag that plays with one person. Whatever.
As long as you're willing to get that.
At least you don't play with yourself. Womp womp.
Well, I do.
I do that too.
All the time.
Yeah.
Like swinging the chain, swinging the chain.
Yep.
Like,
It's like the episode of South Park where everybody got the giant balls and they were hopping around on them smoking weed, something like
yes.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, that definitely is an episode.
Yes. It's kind of like that. It's almost exactly like that.
It is.
Yes.
I'm not so sure.
Ectoplasm
Well,
everywhere.
well, here's what you're gonna do. You take your balls. You can go to the microwave. You can turn the microwave on, put it on high. Just stick your balls in there. You'll get cancer.
I don't know if I want to do that.
You sound like you'll get cancer.
Well, if you turn it on first and then open it, it'll just turn it off. If you stick your balls in there while you close it, because you won't calibrate the microwave while it's open. Your move.
Have you progressed any further in Tomb Raider?
No.
No.
I have not.
Have you given up? Is that it?
No.
You given up on the game?
I'll beat it. In due time.
I do know someone online that put a video of all the Tomb Raider deaths in that game.
There's like over 35 of them. It's gruesome. The game is way fun.
I have no rush. I own the game.
No, the game owns you.
Oh yeah.
The game will tell you when to beat it. Not you. Don't decide. The game decides for you.
That's why you
Game,
haven't played it.
Game says, "Oh, you wanna play Gears of War Judgment? Yeah, fuck that." All of a sudden, the system no longer ejects unless the system no longer opens up unless you're holding Tomb Raider.
Oh, it'll eject. All right.
I have ways to make things eject, if you know what I'm saying.
Whoa!
Yeah. Cheap beer and some Mickey D's.
And a nice rub down. So
Caressing rub down.
sitting there
Baby oil.
with his Xbox,
And then you would get a red ring of death.
turns on Skinamax.
I don't have Skinamax.
What do you mean you don't have Skinamax? You don't have any movie channels?
No.
You have FX?
That's technically a movie channel by now.
It does have the movies. FX does have the movies.
It also has original programming.
FX has the movies. What the fuck are you? What is this original programming shit?
The channel Aces and Eight comes on.
Wrong podcast.
Stop trying to put the wrestling in the video games. God, no.
I'll turn this room around.
I'll
Do it.
turn this
Oh,
whole
you
room
called me.
around.
Give me the bad back. Always an excuse.
Always an excuse.
Oh.
I just decided to miss 5 days of work.
But did you play any games while you did that?
I did. Tried to. A lot of Fire Emblem.
Fair enough.
And I beat Dead Space while I was crippled.
So how is, now that you've completed Dead Space, how is Dead
It's
Space?
the Dead Spaciest. No, it's interesting. I want to play it again with someone who owns it, like do co-op, so I can see what the differences are. But the final boss in that game is very interesting. Brett knows what it is.
Giant penis. It's Brett. It's
Close.
Brett.
It is giant.
It's Brett. That's why he
I'd
knows.
be calling Brett fat if I said that. I don't know if I want to spoil it on the air or whatever. It doesn't matter.
Let's hold off.
Okay,
just a
well,
little
it's
longer.
big. I'll just say that.
Okay.
And I liked the combat was satisfying. I thought at points they were trying a little too hard by just throwing a ton of enemies at you, and it got a little disorienting. And they relied too much on the, hey, this thing's going to jump out of this vent and get you. Like it wasn't creepy. Like there was like one hallucination in the whole game. So there weren't really any creepy parts, really. It was just kind of like jump scares, which I kind of wasn't a huge fan of. But
So not enough LSD.
not enough LSD. But I thought the game played well. I'm going through it again. It's not as good as the first two, but definitely for a cheap price, I would recommend picking it up. Definitely. It felt a little shallow to me.
What is the proper price range for a game like Dead Space 3?
30, $40.
Fair enough.
If you're playing it by yourself, I'd probably say $30. If you're playing it, if you have a friend who's going to pick it up, I could go up to $40 because you got that second campaign, which is different. A lot of it's different.
And then the DLC just came out for it, which
Which I heard is I don't have it yet, but I heard it actually adds a lot of that creepy factor back.
yeah,
in the game
it's
that was
getting
missing.
it's getting a lot of rave reviews.
So
So
a lot of
Yeah,
ideas.
come to make up.
A lot of ideas look good on paper, I'm sure, but just weren't as well executed as they should have been.
yeah, unfortunately that happens with a franchise. I mean, hopefully.
Yeah, well, I commend them for trying to do different stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like the crafting system, while overly complicated, was kind of neat. Kind of making your own weapons, like a shotgun. I literally made a shotgun sniper rifle, and which coats enemies in acid. So that it was pretty cool. But I did find myself, until I got to the point where I could beef that gun up, where it was extremely useful, I would just use the plasma cutter. I made my plasma cutter rapid fire, and just use that for most of the game. So kind of another thing, like it looks really good on paper, but there's you just end up using just one weapon. So and the co-op is neat, and like
I do my fist.
like a couple of the boss battles, and I can say this because it was in the demo. The giant drill part is still it's really cool because there's enemies coming at you, and you got to kind of run around. And so there are a couple memorable moments in the game, but just not enough, to kind of keep someone who isn't a big fan of the series probably satiated. Like
I
the
just
first
like
two.
how the giant drill's a boss.
It is a boss.
I know.
It is interesting. This week, I just remembered another thing. Resident Evil 6 is coming out on PC, and Steam or Valve is doing something kind of interesting with it, but not enough to buy it on PC. Left 4 Dead characters will be playable in the Mercenaries mode. The Left 4 Dead 2 characters, all 4 of them. There's videos and pictures of it out there, which I thought was kind of neat. It's kind of an interesting idea. And then the trade-off, Left 4 Dead 2 gets Resident Evil zombies in it. Okay.
Sounds like a crappy trade-off.
Kind of was like, I was kind of hoping that my Left 4 Dead 2 copy on Steam would get updated with a playable Leon Kennedy or something. No? Cool.
Nope, you just get peers. No,
Yeah.
you get agent.
Oh boy.
Oh, Brett and I experienced the wonder that is.
Well, hey, I mean, you can certainly explain what that is.
You didn't experience shit. I experienced the agent.
No, because when you like ran ahead instead of like going to the points where you needed to go to, you just had to stand there and wait for me to get back to you. Because he literally, you cannot interact with anything, literally.
I know. Well, explain who is Agent for people that are unaware of what this is.
No one.
No, I don't mean a background
A
story. I
generic
mean,
character for added to Ada's campaign.
yeah.
Originally, Ada's campaign was single player.
Should have stayed that way.
It should have stayed that way. But I guess people were griping about it, so they added Agent, which is a generic soldier that follows her around and has no impact whatsoever on the story and can't interact with doors.
Yeah, can't even open a door. However, he starts off the handgun and a knife, while Ada starts off the crossbow and a machine gun.
Sounds fair.
Crossbow's ridiculous because you can get different kinds of ammo for it.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me you knife.
It makes enemies like fly several feet. in
At
one
one point, I
direction.
just ran ahead and stood there until Howard got there.
Yeah. And then whenever I would use my grappling hook, he would just randomly phase next to me.
Yep.
I don't know. I guess
Doing that, I feel actually made the game worse.
it really does. It sounds like they just added.
You out of the experience.
It sounded like they added a glitch to the game.
Put the controller down.
Though,
just
when
keep your
Ada
headset
dies,
on. Just listen to him.
He does yell, "No!"
Because that's so hard.
White guy voice.
Yeah. So, they probably just got, who's in the office today? Hey, Carl, come over here. All right, get on this mic.
Pretend like I ate your Subway sub.
When I point at you.
Do your best, Darth Vader.
Actually, no. He said, "Hey, Carl, come over here. Oh, you're at lunch? Yeah, it's fine. Bring your sandwich with you. Okay, now you watch me." And he points to the guy in the studio. As soon as the guy comes, he goes, "Okay, get up to this mic." Carl gets up to the mic. He's holding the sandwich. All of a sudden, were you forced pork chops?
Huh?
Were you forced?
Nobody has to force me anything with food.
Not forced. Were you, I guess, offered pork chops?
Yes, I was.
Okay.
Ridiculous. I was here first. Wasn't offered a thing.
Well, that's fine.
You did walk in with a giant bag.
Yeah.
So,
I walk in and I would still take it. But
Ca-
I did have
Carl walks up to the mic. Last second, guy just snatches his sandwich out of his hand. No! Done. Got it. Great.
We got our agent.
Then he
Got our
just
agent
throws the
clip.
trash anyway.
Back? No.
Sit back down, Carl. Your lunch is over anyway.
My name's not Carl. It's Todd, Master of Hands.
I am Todd. Master of the Hands.
But it's a shitty. That sounds awful.
It is.
It really takes out of the experience.
Yeah, I don't doubt that for a minute.
And then my favorite part was when we went to the next cutscene. Ada said something to the fact because Leon, she was around, like she could see where Leon was entering the church, and she mentioned something like, "Oh, I hope he has a stomach for this." The guys went through 2 campaigns already. When his first day as a cop with the zombie apocalypse, and then saving the president's daughter with Las Plagas. I think he has a stomach for it by now.
Not at all.
No, every single time you see him, he's barfs.
It's like,
Oh, what's that? Hold on.
I just kind of hope that with every cutscene, Agent isn't next to her. He's just like peeking through a window.
He's not in any of the cutscenes.
Like I literally would do enough animation to have him like peeking through a window. Like there's a random cutscene, there's like look at a little window this big. There's his face.
This guy's a little bubble that says soon.
He's got a big smile on his face.
and
Yeah.
and when like in the first level, when Ada's talking, she's just talking to herself.
Dry.
The Ada's not even there.
What?
He says, bite the pillow, I'm going in dry.
Oh, holy shit. That's fine. You keep doing that. Oh my god.
But yeah, he made the game worse.
Yeah, it sounds pretty awful. Also this week is PAX East. I mean, none of us are going, but
Nope.
I would go. You know,
Instant transmission.
it. I mean,
Now I play the Wii.
everything could certainly be doable. I mean, Boston's only 6 hours away, so we could actually drive without much issue.
You could actually drive. Okay.
I'm already
kidding.
Yeah, he is driving
It's
to.
not 6 hours away. MetLife Stadium, I'm pretty sure it's like 3.5. I think.
3 to 4.
Yeah,
It's literally.
All right, when are you guys gonna have to carry me to
Yeah,
Boston?
The exits take you right to it.
Yep.
I'm just saying, like, if we ever wanted to go to a PAX, you know, PAX East is 6 hours away. You know, get badges, find cheap hotels. It's
Stay in my
doable.
brother's dorm room.
Oh my
I'm sure
God!
he'll love me being there.
I'm sure he'd.
Well, you can sleep at the foot of the bed.
Is it a co-ed dorm room?
Just never turn your back to him.
No, I don't think so.
That's
I can call him and ask him.
Let's go
Hey,
back to
are,
the boy
there,
up there.
are there hot ladies there that the boy can do
No.
in your dorm room?
Brett, you need to share the bed with him, but you need to make sure that you lay on your side and you're always facing him. So every time he wakes up, he just sees you staring at
And
him.
then you say Sue.
Well, you gotta make sure you're sleeping naked too.
No,
Like, completely naked.
what you tell him is, don't you turn your back on me, boy.
Because you're
pillow, I'm going
because
to
you're
dry.
because you're naked.
God.
Don't you turn around.
Oh. Oh, rape. Jesus Christ. But one thing I know for PAX East is Gearbox will be divulging more details on the new character, the new Vault Hunter for Borderlands 2.
It's a Yeti.
That would be awesome.
I'm
The-
calling it now. It's a Yeti.
The
Literally.
Are you sure it's not the Yeti?
Yeah, not the yes,
I
the
think it's gonna be the abominable snowman or Christmas creature.
the increased level cap is also going to be broken down, and I believe the fourth DLC in the season pass. So they'll.
Are you saying that character is not gonna be included in the season pass?
No, he's not.
That's bullshit. I'm entitled.
I'm entitled.
Hello, Peter.
Peter. You're entitled.
Pa-
Peter.
Peter.
Well, expect to get things you didn't pay for, Peter.
Peter.
You know exactly what was in the DLC, Peter.
Peter, when you avenge my death, you're going to think it's a guy with blonde hair, but 2 movies from now, it's Thomas Hayden Church. Oh, Peter, don't cry too much in the future movies, Peter. It makes you look like a pussy.
Don't rock the flop, Peter.
Don't dance, Peter. Don't dance, Peter.
Watch Neil.
No,
Wrong one, I'm sorry. I have to ruin everything.
no, it's fine. Now, they took my wife now.
And it was Uncle Ben. Uncle Ben took his wife. I got the warmer for it.
Peter, will you go back to the house Tiffany Amber Thiesen's in the basement?
And I realized.
Oh, video
Remember to
games.
paint the kitchen, Peter.
Oh, there's meat and veggies in the fridge. And don't forget to tell your aunt I'm dead.
Just Nigel Thornberry.
Jesus Christ! This is what happens when you have a show that doesn't have many topics.
Yeah.
We got no reviews. We got nothing.
Brett's got Swiss cake rolls.
Kind of slow. Hey, he's
Swiss
got
cake roll. Anybody with a Swiss cake roll?
Well, I already had one.
anyone in internet land. Do you
I don't want to be a glutton.
here?
No,
You know what?
I could eat a
Here we
taco
go.
on air, I guess.
You get 2.
Matt, have you voted yet in the March Madness
I have
polls?
not voted yet.
So then here, live on the air, we'll get your votes.
Hooray. While you're doing that, can I have taco?
So we're going to start in the cinema region. Ladies and gentlemen, for anyone that is still not knowing what we're talking about, every year DigitalDailyFix.com does their own version of March Madness, except we change the theme. It's not
Wait, we
sports.
do?
Yes. It's not sports. The first year was something we called the good, the bad, and the ugly. It was half the bracket was heroes from video games, cartoons, movies. The other half was villains from the same genres. and they all fought until the top villain faced the top hero. I believe it was Optimus Prime versus Cobra Commander, and Optimus Prime won. Year 2, I voted for Optimus Prime.
I think Optimus Prime cheated in the ballots. I think we need to have a recount.
Year
AI from Mario Kart.
year 2, we did the Dynamic Duo Super Cup. It was basically, characters that are synonymously known of working together in video games, movies, so on and so forth. So think Mario and Luigi, think Batman and Robin, or think our winning duo, which was Randall and Dante from... You forgot? Did you forget that already?
No,
Yeah.
I didn't forget.
Randall and Dante from Clerks, who won the whole thing. I believe in the finals they beat Batman and Robin. I know they beat Batman and Robin at some point. So
I'm Dante.
it was
I'm the biggest idiot ever.
it was a lot of crazy stuff. And this year we are doing what we're calling the franchise free for all.
Starring Shane Douglas.
That's correct. So it's 16 hand-picked video game franchises, movie franchises, TV, and comic books. We had discussions, we had breakdowns, we had maybe an argument here or there, and this is to determine, at least for DigitalDailyFix.com purposes, the top franchise of all time across all platforms. It's just, something we do for fun that stretches from the entire length of March Madness. So, round 1, opening rounds.
Star Wars versus the goat from the Taylor Swift video.
Opening rounds started today, so we'll go with cinema. That's where we're starting. So, Matt, Star Wars versus Nightmare on Elm Street.
Star Wars.
Okay.
Fucked up.
Star Wars.
The Godfather versus Predator.
Oh, damn. I like them both. But Godfather is more quotable, so I'll go with Godfather.
You're trying to tell me the Predator's sounds aren't that quotable?
Are you telling me the importance of Danny Glover? Is it more
James Bond versus
That's
Lethal.
Predator 2. That's not...
James Bond versus Lethal Weapon.
Um,
And if you need inspiration, there's the picture.
Again, how can you pick James Bond over Danny Glover?
Because it's Sean Connery.
exactly.
How the fuck do you even think that's an argument you can win?
I did, because I picked Lethal Weapon.
Huh?
I gotta go with James Bond because...
Faggot. There you go. Faggot of the week is this guy.
Okay.
Yeah,
You got me.
the faggot is
me.
the faggot is the guy picking the special agent that bangs so much pussy.
Yeah. That's
Yes,
James Bond's superpower.
he's doing it. This guy's not.
And I picked the guy that I kind of want to be. I don't want to be fucking Mel Gibson now. I don't want to be Mel Gibson now or then.
Transformers versus Indiana Jones.
No disrespect to Mel Gibson.
Or as I like to call it, Shia the Beef versus Shia the Beef.
Oh man, the beef will win.
Plus, look at that picture of Harrison Ford. Look at him.
Because he look. That's the face that he knows where the franchise is going.
He does. That's when he
I'm
realized.
gonna go Indiana Jones.
All right.
Because either way, we all lose. Shia LaBeouf, Shia the Beef,
The Alien franchise versus Die Hard.
Die Hard.
Here's one that might be tough. Rocky versus Terminator.
I don't know. I gave up after 2
For what?
for Terminator.
No, that's what I was going to say, Rocky.
No. I gave up after 5. Then I came back and watched
For
5.
6.
Yeah.
Yeah, Balboa was great.
So I'm gonna go Rocky.
All right.
End of the week. Remember that.
Rocky 2.
Lord of the
5.
Oh.
Rocky 7. Adrian's Revenge.
Oh my God. Lord of the Rings versus Friday the 13th.
Oh shit. I don't like either one of them, but
Hell yeah.
I'll go with the more popular. I'll go with Lord of the Rings.
Okay. Toy Story versus Harry Potter.
A lot of hot characters in Toy Story.
Yeah, Slinky.
Yes. Oh yeah.
6 minutes. If you want to see that dog.
Oh man, it's all over the place. I'll go with Toy Story.
Probably made a right choice.
All right.
I'm allowed one.
So let's hop into the game region. We'll save that for last. Super Mario versus Assassin's Creed, or Super Mario Brothers, I should say.
I'll say Super Mario Brothers.
I don't like Assassin's Creed's chances.
Oh, neither do I. Pokemon versus Mega Man.
Mega Man.
Halo versus Sonic the Hedgehog.
Halo's been consistent, so I'll go with Halo.
All right. Street Fighter versus Mass Effect.
Street Fighter.
Oh yes.
I'm allowed to.
John Madden Football
Make sure he sees that
versus
picture for John Madden.
Madden Football. Madden versus Final Fantasy.
I murdered 4 people before they took this picture. That's my mugshot. What was that again?
Madden versus Final Fantasy.
I'm good Madden because of that picture. It's gonna haunt my dreams tonight if I didn't pick it.
Resident Evil versus Grand Theft Auto.
I like them both, so I will go with Resident Evil.
So you're gonna pick beating dead hookers over beating hookers.
Mortal Kombat.
Hold on, they're all dead.
Inside.
Mortal
Who's dead?
Kombat versus Call of Duty.
Mortal Kombat. I know there's a lot of bros out there like, dude, you so fucked up.
Uncharted versus Legend of Zelda.
Oh man, that's tough. Well, seeing as I haven't played any of the Uncharted games.
You go with Uncharted, right?
Yeah, I'll go with Uncharted. No, I'll go with Legend of Zelda.
All right. So current results. Let's go over the current results here now. Polls for both these and the cinematic round will end Wednesday morning at midnight.
I'm allowed to vote as many times as I want, right? To get my desirable results.
Well, I mean, technically, if you do it at different IP addresses. So, I mean,
good thing I don't have anything to do this week.
Go to Starbucks.
You know, we're just starting to get votes in. It's a small site, so even 1 or 2 people voting for something can easily swing stuff. I hate to say it, but hey, that's
Especially
how it
when
is.
I vote 3 times.
Super Mario vs. Assassin's Creed. Right now, Super Mario's dominating. There hasn't been a single vote turned in for Assassin's Creed yet. Probably what will end up being our closest battle is Pokemon versus Mega Man, where Mega Man is now pulled ahead 60% to 40%.
I also helped Mega Man.
Oh. Sonic and Halo are starting to get close as well at 60 to 40, with Sonic currently in the lead. Street Fighter is beating Mass Effect 75 to 25. 60 to 40 for Madden.
Madden beats Final Fantasy. This is messed up.
80 to 20 for.
Oh, I mean that.
Why is it messed up?
Madden's stupid.
And
that picture is good.
And Final Fantasy has been shit for a while.
More Final Fantasy games that are good than Madden games that are good.
I'm still voting that picture to the next round.
That's scary.
I picked it, but I mean, like I said, that's 60. That's 60 to 40. So, did you vote on your iPod? Okay.
He did vote on his capable device.
Resident Evil is dominating 80 to 20. No one has voted for Call of Duty, and 80 to 20 Zelda is beating Uncharted. So
that's also not how it should be.
You got the rest of the day today. You got all day tomorrow. So be sure to get onto digitaldailyfix.com.
We'll show up at your house.
He will.
Boom! He didn't show up at my house. I didn't vote for him. I hope he's not going to be in.
Soon.
He'll show up, talk about Ace Hardware and Tough Actors Enacted.
So
I'll get my shotgun. Get off my lawn.
I
boy.
really want John Madden to work CVS. He should work at CVS in Selton Acton.
That's the hobo in the back room.
Guy coming
John
in.
Madden all along.
Guy coming in. He just wants a Mountain Dew, and he's like, what you really want is to come back here, and he starts drawing on stuff.
All you want to do is you want to go down the aisle 16, about 3/4 ways down.
You're going to come back here. You're going to pass the 3 aisles to the right, and you're going to juke past the 2 aisles to the left. You're going to go all the way back to pharmaceuticals. But if you see aspirin, you've gone too far.
You like jump over the sodas.
Actually, if you've seen aspirin, you haven't gone far enough.
You up.
The Tinactin's going to be an out of 10. On the left side, probably the second or third shelf up from the bottom.
It's like he knew.
Where are the douches?
Oh, the douches. Yes. Those are going to be in aisle 15. It'll be on the right. It'll be the second section in on the right at the bottom shelf.
Hopefully.
Oh my goodness.
Has the Mary Hall layout.
Oh my god.
Some douche in Minnesota is gonna be like, alright, so that was an aisle 10. There's some asshole on the podcast told me it was aisle 10.
God damn it! These fucking lying assholes.
I don't think that. No. Unfortunately, all CVSs do not have the same layout.
Jesus. All right, you know what? Let's get out of here. We've BS'd enough of this show. We're close enough to our hour mark.
But they might want to know where more items are.
They might. They might. Once again, be sure to visit digitaldailyfix.com for our March Madness tournament. Cast your votes. You got all day tomorrow, but more importantly, you got right now. So go ahead and do it. Next week, we'll certainly discuss Gears of War Judgment as well as Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon and whatever other shit we get into. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, have a good evening.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're tonight's entertainment.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Digital Reload.
You guys suck.
DigitalDailyFix.com's weekly episodic video game podcast.
That sentence had too many syllables. Apologize!
Game discussions. Woohoo! Reviews. Dick jokes.
What the hell?
And now Smitty, and now Howard, and now Brett and Tim.
You're not top, Bill. You're not top.
And Tim.